What's going on, Carlos? Welcome to the late night after Friday after dark stream. Starting late, man. Everybody just kind of got down, and I actually was gonna not stream, but I figured, yeah, you know what, screw it. It's late. It's finally toned down a little bit. It's a little quiet. Got the lights off. And we're just gonna play some more Witcher, because you know you can kind of just come and go with that one. So, but what's going on with you, Carlos? Welcome to the stream, man. How's it going? I'm looking for somebody to play cards against, I guess. Hey, what's going on, Gumbo? Welcome to the stream, man. I'm just starting a little late tonight. I was gonna end up not streaming at all, but got everything kind of under control, and it's nice and quiet, and I figured I'll do a little something at the very least, you know what I'm saying? But what's going on with you, Hollow Man? Welcome to the stream, dude. Hashtag Kevin Bacon. Kevin Bacon, like low-key under the radar Kevin Bacon. Yeah, just, you know, everyone's asleep, finally. And I'm kind of, like, trying to contend with the migraine, so I'm just, you know, it's hot. Just trying to keep the energy low. Know what I'm saying? Not ASMR. Like, ASMR light. Know what I'm saying? But what's up with y'all, man? How's y'all weeks been? Y'all finally made it to the weekend. You guys made it to Friday, man. But yeah, we're just playing some Witcher, you guys. You know what it is. This game's awesome, man. Talk to me. I doesn't even want to talk. You might not touch me. Wow, okay. Be like that. Do I gotta play this guy again? I just beat this guy. What the fizzle? What the fiddly dee? What's going on, William? Welcome to the stream, dude. Just doing a little something, man. I'm supposed to stream today, of course, but I ended up not because, you know, I just got real busy. And I kind of had my hands full, and then I had a migraine. Still kind of do, but, I figured, yeah, you know, it's late. Everything's kind of, you know, calmed down around here. So I figured, you know what? So, you know, everything kind of calmed down a little bit. So I figured, you know what? I'm gonna, you know, at least do something. So we're doing some Witcher. What's going on, iDragon Gaming? Welcome to the stream, man. We just kicked it off. We just got started. How are you doing today? I am just, my face is being illuminated by the monitors on my computer. Got some sad news. I noticed my stream alone isn't gathering a lot of views and quality isn't great, but people really don't like Xbox live streams. Longer stream games and just upload videos. Like, at all, bro? At all? I mean, I catch your streams when I can, bro. I'd say don't, you know, I forgot the saying. You know, don't count your chickens. Don't throw in the towel. Don't call it a ghost yet, man. I'm sure everything, you know, it just takes a bit, man. It takes a little bit of, retention. I mean, the fact that you don't got, like, steady internet that can give you, like, a steady streaming schedule, like, that doesn't help. Know what I'm saying? Like, that's definitely not going to help. I mean, you got 1,000 subs, dude. That ain't nothing, man. That ain't peas. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're, I mean, you're getting there, dude. It's just, you got one half done. You know, and the other half is just, you know, out of, you know, just, it's out of your, ability, man, right now. But, you know, don't let that be something that makes you, yeah, we'll do fine with that. That makes you want to start, like, changing stuff around, man. Don't count your cocks. There you go. So I came across a guy earlier. He's like, "What? You want to funnel me up like some hee-haw? What would you rather me have do? You want me to pull up my prick and waggle it? Is it some shit like that?" It was so funny. That was like the best line all day. Alright, so let's bust this out. Alright. Yeah, but, I mean, Gumbo, I mean, I just say... Oh, really? So I bust out a 6. You're done, son. Sure. I'll take my free, I'll take my free round. Sure, why not? There we go. Oh, well, thank you, Carlos. High five. Let's see. Let me toss this guy out there. See what this guy's gonna bust out. Because I wanna lower the number of cards. Know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to do a quest where I'm like beating all these guys in this game called Gwent, which is a standalone game, by the way. You know. But Gumbo, I mean, whatever you feel is in your best interest, dude. Like, wherever you feel would be best for your channel, man. I mean, do it. But I'd say, man, like, I mean, do whatever you can. I mean, I think you've come a long way. I think you've cleaned up your streams a lot, man. I think the only thing that's just kind of out of your control is just your internet, man. And that's just, you know, I mean, I know how it could be. You're in a shitty location that, or not a shitty location. You're in a location that gets, you know, shitty service. You shared the stream on Twitter 2 times? Oh, dude, that's even better than 1 time. Thank you so much, iDragon Gaming. I appreciate that. So how are you doing, iDragon Gaming? Let's see. Have you ever played The Witcher before? Let's do this. So he is up. I'll do this. Get him down to 6 cards. I'll feel comfortable with that. Okay, I'm gonna bust out my fog and like knock him down. What was it gonna go? 1, 2. So take away 3, 11, 10, 9, 8. So he'll go down to 8. 7. Even better. Doing good, man. I appreciate it, dude. Just headache and all. But everything's fine. Everything's dandy. Just trying to chill, man. Just trying to chill and play some Witcher. I was gonna play Castlevania, but well, because I got that on such a adamant schedule, I figured it'd be best if we just kind of passed that over today, where, you know, I didn't need to have all my focus on it as much as I'm accustomed to. You know what I'm saying? The hell are you saying, Carlos? God damn, boy. Oh, this guy. Alright, well, let's bust out the special cards. He only got 2 cards left. It's not a whole lot he can do. Let's do this. Yep. He's massacred. Yeah, dude. I slaughtered him. I didn't even need to do everything. I didn't even need to bust out all my cards. Wow, that was easy. Well, I guess this isn't it. So there's gotta be somebody else around here I can talk to. It's all good. Yeah, man, I mean, you roll with the punches, bro. I mean, for the longest time, I didn't, you know, if I ever streamed, I streamed only on Facebook, which wasn't, like, the best idea, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it was fine, but, I mean, it's really hard to, like, on Facebook, you know? It trips me out, too. I'll see some people streaming, man. They have, like, 200 people watching them and shit. But then also, too, man, like, you can't stream longer than 4 hours on Facebook. And, you know, sometimes streams run longer than 4 hours, you know what I'm saying? I don't know where to go. Is this place called the Kingfisher? Does it have a name? And it probably invites you to nightly performances. Yeah, so this is the Kingfisher. Something going on? Why is it leading me away? Streaming isn't for everyone. Yeah, no shit, man. Definitely. I mean, like, I didn't stream for, like, the longest time because of it. I was like, yeah, you know, I'm gonna do videos. I'm gonna do my Let's Plays. I'm gonna do my reviews. But, God, they take so long. Take so long, and sometimes just, it's hard for them to get off the ground. So I ran around. I ran around into the alley. Damn. Well, this was stupid. Oh, in this room. In this room? There's nobody in here. But there's some stuff in here I can loot. Alright. Well, what's up, bro? Like, whenever you get back on track with your, when you get back on track with your, what is it? Like when you get your internet situation taken care. Oh, damn! There's a basement. Oh snap! The plot thickens. So when you move to your new location, streaming back in order for you, bro, or what? Let me ask you this, Gumbo. You ever check out any of my reviews, man? Like, I probably have asked you like dozens of times, but it's gotta been a while because I don't remember having asked at all. So if that's the case, you know. Yeah, man, what's the skinny? What's the deal? Have you checked them out? Maybe you should do something like that. You know? That's also not for everybody, but, I mean, that's... I mean, if, you know... I just, you know, see a review as like a glorified opinion. And if you can approach it in an intelligent way, then you got a video. And if you approach it in an intelligent way with an entertaining spin... then even more so. You know, you got content. Well, first of all, that's not how you spell it. But what's going on, Damon? How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream, dude. We're just playing some Witcher, dude. Late night, Friday after dark stream. I would have streamed earlier, man, but just, you know, got busy. I got my hands full with the kids. My daughter had a football game because she's in football, and that kind of that ended up cutting into my stream. If I had known, so I probably would have gone myself, but I didn't have the foresight. But I mean, whatever, we're here now. We're doing at least a little something, so. Ooh. Ard. J Clouch, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. I'm seeing stuff all over the place. Oh, we got some rare shit. That's probably not that good. Lyrian hardened leather trousers, skull horsehide. And I'm over encumbered. That sucks, dude. Just barely, but I am. But what's going on, Jay Clouch? Welcome to the stream as well, man. How are you doing today, bruh? Bonus experience for humans and non-humans. Chance to dismember. What's up with these? Oh, really? Yeah, they're the same kind. That explains why. I got some better pants now, bruh. And, oh, that's 900. Geez, I don't even think I can come across anybody that has as much money. Why am I not using this one again? 279. I can put 3 things in it, too. Require level. That's why I wasn't using it. Because I didn't have the level enough. I just leveled up. Derek after dark. Guess what I do after dark? Sleep? Probably. But oof. Too much oof. Yeah, man. Well, it's also, too, just my head's bothering me, man. I got a little bit of a headache. So, just trying to roll with the punches, know what I'm saying? I don't need my deep, burly man voice to rattle my brain. Sure, we'll do silver. And I need to ditch something, right? I need to find out where I can go and sell a lot of this shit. That's 94. That ain't dick. I'm like super balling now. I don't need a... I might need these. Alright, cool. Cool. Hey, what's going on, me lard? It's been a bit, man. How have you been doing, dude? Not playing Castlevania today because, well, we're not playing Castlevania today, man, because I got started on my stream late, super late, and since, you know, I want to kind of have a structured continuity with the game, I figured it'd probably be best if I just you know, played something else, at least did something. You know what I'm saying? Drink some have a Snickers. Don't got no Snickers, bruh. Got no Snickers. Got none. Got none, man. How far back does this stuff go? Ooh, it goes a ways. Hey, how would you guys feel if you had like a basement that went into like a whole, like a catacombs underneath your house? That'd be some scary shit. I've been down here. There's a mission that you gotta do to come down here. I can't loot that. I got a unique car. Well, didn't I? No borderline racist stuff, Damon, please. Because, well, I mean, I don't think I should have to go into detail, but, you know. And we'll leave it at that. So, please refrain from using any type of, you know, stuff that could be correlated with any kind of, you know, non-preferential derogatory terms. And that's like any derogatory terms, man. Because, you know, because that's no good, bruh. I'm playing it on the PS4, man. I played this game a ton. I only recently started playing it again because of all the Castlevania that we've been playing. You know, I just been having that hankering for doing some monster slaying. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, you know, The Witcher just fits the bill. And I never got to finish this game, and I felt bad because it's such a great game, and it's so big. There's so much to do. It's not a lazy game. They got so much content packed away in this game, neatly and nicely. And I just started kind of tinkering with it again over this past week, and, you know, I just been playing some of this. Gets me off of the Minecraft. Know what I'm saying? And meanwhile, I was playing this earlier too, while while I was supposed to be streaming, only because you know, I had to get up every 5 minutes. But I figured if I was already playing this, we'd just get on this. I just went down here, dude. Where's this stupid card, man? Derek has no snickoofs. He is a loser. Larar. No snickoofs. Hey, what's going on, Soap Legends? Do you guys have lag? Are y'all getting lag? There. I closed up my browser, so hopefully nobody has any lag. Or at least it helps alleviate some of the issues. But how you doing there, Julian? How's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. And make sure my bandwidth on my computer is all freed up. It is as much as it can be. Who is in here that I can play Gwent with? Greetings. There's 2 people here. There's 3 people there. What the hell? Man. Soap Legends Jr.? No. No, Carlos. Not for 1 second. Oh, you know what? I'm darker now, right? Do you guys mind if I'm like super dark? Or like in the dark? You know what I mean. It's the bathtub. Dude, this is not cool, man. I'm fixing to just abandon this stupid quest, because... no. No. If I do this, and then maybe refresh the quest. Oh, I'm in the tub. It's Damien? What? Oh, I guess, you know what, Damien? You did change your, because you were just Damien before. Huh? What's going on, Damien? Welcome to the stream. Hold up. You know what, you guys? Let me do this. There. Now I got some more light, at least. But, my daughter jacked my lamp, so I can't, like, lighten it up a little bit in the back, but not be too bright in here, you know what I'm saying? Okay, fine, Carlos, I believe you, even though you keep changing your name to Schnoof, Schnickoofs. Doof. This sucks. I don't think I've gone to the very top floor. Maybe that's what I need to do. Maybe whoever I need to play against is up here somewhere. Oh, that's not it. Oh, that's the balcony. Maybe I have been up here. Okay, so we got a room there. We have the balcony here. And that's it. Dude, like, I don't understand why this got to be ridiculous. I'm just trying to get a damn baseball card. Stupid door. Well then hell, man, hold up. It's a nice room, that's for sure. No, I don't know where the stuff is at. Just went over there. Where? Oh, over there. Where? Damien. Oh, thing. Wow. People haven't changed much. Maybe we should just go hunt some monsters now that I've like beefed up a little bit. Oh, McKellen. Well, you ain't here no more, dude? You ain't in the valley no more? Oh. Oh, wait a minute. I see it. Is that... Whoa, hold up. Hold up. That's probably the alley. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Me. You little, Shush. Nevada? Dang. Did you fly over here? That's some stuff, man. Ah, well, whatever. I give up. This stupid... Well. I give up for now. Because I'm not going to find what I need. Quests. Okay, alright. So I can't do that card right now for whatever reason. It just won't let me. Talk to Yennefer. So where's this chick at? Oh, she can't be too far. 240 feet. Paces, whatever. Huh. Alright, well, let's go talk to Miss Yen. U-Haul? Oh, snap. You. Damien, I don't see you in my streams that often, dude. I see Julian. Joey says that you only like to watch popular streamers like Ninja And Tim the Tatman and stuff. How am I supposed to compete with those guys, dude? A stream with no mod? You act like that's not normal. What's going on, Nico-san? Welcome to the streams, dude. We're doing a Friday night after dark stream. We're just playing some more Witcher, man, because it's a little late to jump on Symphony of the Night, you know. But we'll do Symphony of the Night on Sunday for sure. And tomorrow, you guys, as long as everything goes as planned, I more than likely will be on a podcast tomorrow with Mikhail Casanova. And I'll definitely share that in the in Discord when that comes about. Oh, wait a minute. Let me see. Let me do this. I might have to do this, you guys, because there are some women of the night here. I don't know why they got me. Oh, there she is. Why is she in a hood? Derek doing a podcast? Yes, sir. Joey said nothing. Is she dancing for Yennefer?
Buy you a drink?
I'm afraid the dishwater's as good as it gets in this establishment.
Oh.
Imlerith. Was that your idea or Ciri's?
Spare me your lecture about responsibility.
I was actually going to recite an anthem praising your glory. You're not in the mood.
Thought you'd be angry.
Angry? Why? Because you supported Ciri in her decision? Or because you fought by her side and won?
What if we'd lost?
We wouldn't be having this conversation. And the female part of the continent's population would be drowning. You won. No point bothering with what ifs.
Talk to Triss. Reconvening the lodge. It's not going so well.
Dangerous times, especially for sorcerers.
You guys can hear the game okay as well, right?
And I can't blame them.
Yeah, you guys can hear the game.
Charming place. Why are you here?
You'll find out soon. In the meantime, tell me about Philip.
Triss and I found her and freed her. It turned out Dijkstra had her. The situation's under control.
That's a relief.
So.
Alright, good. Just making sure, you guys.
I was able to establish Margarita's whereabouts. Prison in Oxenford. I also learned the identity of a man who escaped from the ship. He should arrive shortly.
What do you know about this fugitive?
I know he's the only one ever to escape from death. Every guardsman in the city now sees him.
Sure he can be trusted?
We'll soon find out. He just won't take me.
Hey, what's going on, Alex? Because this is Friday night streams after dark. Know what I'm saying?
Who's asking? We'd like
It's a long story, man, but bottom line, just migraine, bright lights. I don't have my lamp, so I'm just using the glow of the monitors. Okay, cool. I never thought I'd say cool to lack of titties, but for YouTube's sake. Why am I hearing that? I can't tell if that's the game. Are you guys? Did you guys hear like 3 knocks? Oh, this guy.
Damn it, scaled the ladder. Guess I'm in for a roof walk.
Just get him. Oh, it's Grand Theft Auto 5S. Yeah, no, they're the worst. They're the worst. But Alex, the GOAT, welcome, Alex. And J Clash too, of course. Glad you can make it. Catch the runaway. Yeah, I am. Caught him. He's good. Ninja's sweaty tryhard. That's what Joey told me, man. He says you like to watch all the big time streamers.
You'd agreed to meet.
I said I'd found him, not that I'd spoken to him.
What do you want from me? Let me be. Let me be. Calm down. We just want to chat. And then stick a shit between my ribs. Leave me in the gutter.
Look at us. Do we look like bandits to
What that hood?
No, not really.
I'm glad
Worse than migraines.
you'd be worthless to us.
Scissors, never heard of him. Soap Legends Junior.
You're gonna tell us your story, then be on your way. So be it.
Well, thank you, Damien. I guess maybe hearing that, you might stop by more. I try to stream from 8 to 12, even though it's like super late right now, but 8 p.m. well, Central. So, what is that? Like 6 for you? I'm in the dark.
Drink up. It'll help.
Thanks. What do you want?
To get into Daryl.
Find a hunter. Tell him you practice magic. They'll lock you up lickety-split.
We need to get in without anyone noticing. Tell us how you escaped, then get on with your life.
You don't really get headaches. You're lucky, man. You're lucky. It's just, you know, I've always been getting migraines since I was a kid. I get them less as an adult, but they still show up sometimes.
They say no one gets out of Dayrod alive.
Dayrod.
So they say. I thought, why not try it?
But they burn the corpses.
They didn't start burning them until they learned an old fellow like myself had escaped. Before, they dropped the gifts into a great pit.
Even if you don't even speak, it's all good. Nico, we love you, man. We love you. Whether I'm in the dark or not. Do you have an Xbox One? Yes, I do. I do, Damon. I do. I have an Xbox One S. Why do you ask, sir? I don't have Xbox Gold, and I don't even have PlayStation Plus, so...
So you played dead. No one caught on?
As a youth, I'd apprenticed with an apothecary in Surbiton.
Huh.
Learned a thing or two about herbs. Sleeping mushrooms grew on the walls of my cell. I found belladonna in the prison yard. Had to mash them together and eat the pulp an hour before evening rounds.
You might have lost your life.
I prefer to die on my own terms, were that to be my fate.
Hey, Catface. Well, I mean, I figured, you know, everything kind of simmered down. And I figured, well, I'm still going to be up for a bit. I can't sleep. So I figured, why not? Just do a whatever stream in the dark, playing some Witcher, because it's fun. And, you know, I know that the people that are expecting the stream on time, I don't want to rob those who would actually make the effort to stream during the time I say, that wanted to see Castlevania. So I figured that I'll just save Castlevania for the next time. So yeah, it's the slim version. Yeah, the little one, not the big VCR one. But what's going on with you, Catface? Glad you can make it, man. How's your day been, bruh?
They say Dayrod's better guarded than the keep of Vicovaro.
You chewing on that?
Choose the guards from among witch hunters. The worst dregs, rabid fanatics. You know you do to folk. Torture every day. We the rack. We only knew peace on holidays when they'd drink themselves blind.
They're allowed to drink on duty.
Not officially, but you know how it
Been
is.
good. Hey, well, that's good to hear, Catface.
So theoretically, we can get in the way you got out.
Assuming we don't mind the company of decomposing corpses.
I'm assuming you can squeeze through the grate. They barred the outlet to the river after I escaped.
Explosives could take care of that.
For half the city to hear us? I've a better plan. Oxenfurt was built on elven ruins.
Which have to connect to the sewers somewhere. We can find a way into the ruins.
We'll get into the prison.
All right.
See?
Fanatooth.
One last bit of advice. Find a new tavern. Everyone here knows you.
Thank you. Whatever your plans, I hope they work out.
So do we. So long. What he said about the guards? Prove handy.
True. Things will go more smoothly if we can get even a few of them.
Zoltan ought to manage it. I'll ask him.
Let's meet on the Oxenfurt Bridge.
Ollie Oxenfurt, know what I'm saying? Really? Really, Alex? I didn't even know that was a thing. When did they announce that recently or what? I didn't know they did that. Alright, Damien, it's all good, man. Thanks for coming through, man. I hope we see you again on the next one, dude. I'll be streaming again Sunday. I'm walking into the wall. You know what? Are you... Barkeep? Madam. She's the madam.
So, a bit of lust in your freakish heart after all.
Like to buy something.
Anything to sell?
No. This one's at 60. It just, you know, it doesn't, you can't tell until after the post-processing of the stream. So, like, I'll be streaming the content in 60 frames, but you guys can't get it depending on the speed or whatever. But after the fact, if you actually check out the stream after the fact, it'll show in 60 frames. I'm going to be streaming Castlevania Symphony of the Night, dude. We've been doing a big Castlevania deal. Do I want to play her? Have I beat her? Sure, why not?
Wouldn't mind a round or two of cards. Only need my hands for that.
Maybe I have played her. Whatever. Start the game. Okay. And lower is 30 FPS and 720p and higher is 60 FPS. What? You talking about like YouTube? For Halloween? I'm not. That's 6 costumes. I'm not excited at all. Super not excited. Alright, so we got that. Let's get rid of Vesemir. Let's get rid of this guy. Opponent's turn. Okay, so... we'll do this. Saving up for that now. Dude, it's like already too late. It almost feels like... Dude, like, costumes set me back like well over $200, and that's if I'm being like cheap. Yeah, this guy's just doing the whole shebang. He better not have a Scorch card. I'm gonna be pissed. Okay. Of course he did. Of course he did. And I'm just gonna pass because I'm like, I got him beat for sure now. So you can watch it on the stream, but you need the resolution to be 720 or higher. Fast enough internet. I don't know. I don't know, man. Last time I messed with the settings, everything screwed up. Oh, snap. I beat him. Put Siri out there. You son of a bitch. I'm like, I don't want him to bust out a Scorch card. Have her bust out a Scorch card. I mean, you know, if that's a costume, sure, we'll do that. I can use 2 more cards. GGD. And let's just go ahead and take care of that right now. Bam. Clear weather. Son of a bitch. Well. And I'm still winning by a lot. But you can't use it twice. Alright, we'll do the fog, because that's not going to hurt me none. Well, I guess I won. For certain one. Anything is a costume, Derek. No. No. I won. Did I get a card? Got some crowns. And I did get a card. Cool. Cool, so I never beat her before. Awesome. What was the name of the card I got? Oh, this is the card I got. Okay. Bam. Okay, here, Mar, Driffin, Aep. What the hell? It's like some shit that Carlos would put. Who's Matt Ryan? I don't know who Matt Ryan is. Okay. Ask Zoltan for help. It's optional. Where is Zoltan? Now, why is that the first time this game said that's optional? It's never given a shit before. Oh, and there's a thing over here? What? A new quest? Damn, this game just keeps giving. Alright, let's see. And, where are we at? For inventory. Come on, dude. Damn, almost 140 hours. So how do you go as, like, what do you just wear, like the pads and the jersey and a helmet? Is that how that happens? I mean, because, I mean, if it was a couple years ago, you had to been, what, like 9, 10? So, I mean, it's like, I mean, the identifiable thing to be Matt Ryan would be to wear the jersey and the helmet, and the pads, the uniform, pads and jersey. Alright, alright, what do we got here? Oh, this is the... Is he like outside? Or... Oh, he's right here. Zoltan. Catface hooked it up with $10. Here's some catnip, boy. Sorry I haven't been here that often. Well, hey, can we get a hashtag Catface, you guys, for that wonderful donation that he just gave us? Thank you so much, Catface. Hashtag Catface. Thank you so much, Catface Desu. You haven't said Desu in a while. I missed that. I can't remember. You told me you were busy. You had some... Don't do that, dude. You scared the crap out of me. You had some stuff going on, right? Like job stuff? Thank you, J Clash, for that hashtag Catface. So appropriate. Thank you.
Novigrad doesn't seem like a safe place anymore. What's keeping you here?
Keenan stopped an own enterprise. Nothing came of it. Nevertheless, I took on some debt.
Probably need to start playing some spooky games soon. I'm probably got to do that $6.66 that the other streamers are doing. Have you guys seen that?
Well on it.
Or like if you donate $6.66 to the big scary face, I don't know if that would scare me though. Like I think like to have a donation with the prompt to scare me, like it has to be contextual. So if I was playing like Minecraft, I'd probably have to like hear the tss, and then an explosion like of a creeper or something. Don't talk about 666. No, I'm saying $6.66. Need your help to free Margarita.
They're holding Margarita at Dayrog. Got a plan to break her out, but we need your help.
What should I do?
Load a wagon with as much Mahakaman as you can find and drive it to Oxenford. Yennefer will give the signal. We'll drive through the gates and treat the guards.
Oh, these are terrible times. Since the mages left town, the hunters have taken to harassing non-humans. A dwarf floundered around the prison gates only.
You think I should?
Right. Didn't think of that.
But-
I'll go straight to Yen.
Hey, if you guys get a chance, like drop anything. Chris, don't. You're already doing it. Don't. That's not a question that you honestly don't know the answer to. That's a trigger question, so don't. But if you guys have any like suggestions on like a sound effect or something, like any sound effect, I can get any sound effect off of YouTube. Put it in put it in Discord and let me know, like just a abrupt, jump scare sound, or something that'll work. It's all good, Chris. I really like this game.
Nice talking to you, Zoltan. See you later.
They have, like, people out, like, have you ever seen that thing, like, on Facebook? Well, only on Facebook. I don't know if it's on other stuff, but, like, they put, like, the last video game you're in, that's the world that you live in now. What video game or what video game world do you live in? And I played The Witcher 3 a couple times to have to, like, do that. Like, I'd be like, you know what? Aw, dude. I don't know why that happens, man. I don't know why that happens. I feel like there's been more problems than it used to have. It doesn't happen too often. The last time that happened was earlier today. Like earlier today, and then yesterday. So earlier today and then yesterday on the stream. Live in Madden. Well, I mean, then you'd live on Earth. So it's like a moot point. True oof. I want to play a game, a football game, where John Madden's the final boss and you have to fight him. Go digital? Nah, man. J Clash, you've heard my rants on digital games. Besides, that would happen if it's digital or not. Fortnite's crashed. I don't know how many times Fortnite's crashed. I mean, I say that and make it sound like it's a lot. It's not a lot. Fortnite hasn't crashed a lot, but Fortnite still crashes on me from time to time whenever I play. So, I mean, it's not out of the ordinary for a game to crash whether it's digital or not. I feel because there was an update.
Geralt had to face Aradin, but could only hope to beat him with the help of friends. Wild Hunt could be with exceptionally powerful magic. So
What was it? To have digital. I lost my train of thought. Gotta play less Madden. Like John Heisman or Vince Lombardi. No, it's gotta be John Madden. He's the final boss. And you gotta fight him. And he can throw footballs at you. At least 300 yards. But with like pinpoint accuracy. And he's not subject to any kind of flags. And his special attack is called the end zone. I mean, I could see the benefit for that, Catface, like for sure. Like that, like the very first time I've actually like considered digital as much as I have has been for like the Switch, you know. I just have a feeling you don't like it. Well, I mean, I don't hate it, Jay Klauscht. I'll just put it like this: if there is a physical version of a game, if there's a game and it has digital and physical, I 9 times out of 10 will get the physical. I'd rather have the actual copy of the game. And there's a lot of reasons for that, man. I mean, but like, there's digital games that you can't get anymore, despite the fact that they're digital. There's no way to track them down. I mean, you can always use hacks and stuff, but like, to find a game that you can't buy anymore is all it requires you to do is to find the game and buy it, or however it would, whatever it would take to actually get the game in your hands. A lot of times to get a game that's digital, I mean, you find it online, you download it, right? But to be able to get it to run, you gotta 9 times out of 10 you gotta have your hardware jailbroken, and then you gotta be able to put certain types of firmware on your system, and that's why it got to be jailbroken to be able to access the game, because the game is never formatted a specific way to where you can just install it on your hard drive or on a thumb drive and then play the game off that. It's never that simple, you know. If the games are digital, you don't truly own them. You do not truly 100% own your games. You do not, because your games are linked to an account, and if that account is compromised, your games are gone. If I remember, I've said, I don't know if you heard this, Jay Klausch, but I used to work at I worked at Xbox, and so many of these kids, man, these teenagers, whatever, they would stop it, Josh. You're tickling me. Stop it. They get a lot of digital. They'd get a lot of digital games, and I remember asking this one kid, a teenager kid. I'm at that age where I call him a kid. I remember asking this one kid, sir, if you know what I'm asking, I'm just curious, because he had a lot of games. I was like, why do you get your games digitally? And I was like, he gave me like the worst, dumbest, most asinine response I've ever heard in my entire life. What's going on, Derek? How's it going, man? You're tuning in Derik64 After Dark, and welcome to the stream. We're playing The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt physical copy. And if you haven't played this game, man, definitely play it. It's a beautiful game. It's not a lazy game. It is not a cheap game or cheaply made game. It is a very well done game. It is absolutely outstanding. And you'll have hours upon hours, over 100, if not hundreds of hours in this game. Oh, and yeah, thank you, Derek. Yeah, definitely, man. She's a killer, man. I think she got running back. So. Yeah, but this kid tells me, like, he goes, I asked him, why do you have digital? And he says, oh, because then I'll own it. Because that's how I own it. Like for him, like, basically, like, I mean, I understood exactly what he meant. He said that basically his what he meant was that he could not actually have that owned more if he had a physical copy. Like, for him to have it digitally or physically is to have ownership somehow more so over the game if it was digital versus it being physical. So, which that just dumbfounded me. Because the thing is, man, like, I had to deal a fair amount of times with people who got their accounts suspended or banned. If your account is suspended, nobody's going to be able to do anything for you. If your account is banned, you're screwed. You're fucked. You're not getting your shit back. Because it says on the service agreement, if it does it for Xbox, I'm confident it'll do it for PlayStation. I'm confident it'll do it for Steam, Nintendo, especially Nintendo. If you have any digital content, games or otherwise, DLC or anything like that, if you get your account banned, it says in the service agreement, at least I can say that for Xbox. 100% I can say it for Xbox. I can't say it for the other companies, because I don't know 100%. I haven't read the service agreement. But in the case of Xbox, which again I'm sure is parallel to other companies, if your account gets banned, then you no longer have any rights to anything that you have purchased, whether it's games, DLC, or any other additional content that you've purchased in the past. You forfeit your right to own that content. And whether the fact if that's a good thing or a bad thing, or if that's unlawful, or whatever you want to approach it, the fact of the matter is that that's the reality at this time, which has been. And I've seen people lose thousands of dollars of content, thousands of dollars of games and DLC and add-ons and virtual games. Yeah, if you have your Xbox account right now, and you get banned because you're hacking or just flinging the N-word around, and usually when you get banned, and here's the thing too, because when people get banned, not suspended but banned, they have gotten suspended once or twice before, minimum, maybe several times. And I always have somebody be like, I don't know what I did. I don't know why. We're just playing with each other. That's another thing, too, because I never was able to determine who was full of shit and who wasn't. Usually, if you get suspended, it's for a good reason. But there's these kids that report each other's accounts for fun. And when you and this other kid, you and your buddy are reporting each other for fun, which I don't understand the fun of it. Because the thing that's funny about it is the thing that you actually don't want to happen after the fact. Is that there's a potentiality for you to get suspended, and the system recognizes that, and there's an algorithm, and there's it's built for your, it's built towards the account, and every time you get suspended, there's going to be a point where the system's just going to automatically, after a certain point, just ban you. And at that point, you can't download your shit. You cannot recover any of your games. And here's the thing. Never really happened with adults. Said for maybe one or two. Most of the time it was teenagers. Kids. I have to tell the moms, I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm sorry, ma'am, but there's absolutely nothing we can do. The only thing I can recommend is for you to go ahead and inform your son that there's rules, the same rules that you would expect him to abide by if he was at the park, on a playground, in a setting where it involves playing or interacting with other people his age, his peers, or anything. It's the same that's to be expected online. And if he breaks these rules because of the amenity that he has, that everybody has, then at the end of the day, regardless, he's still subject to the punishment. He's going to get reported for behavior. He will get suspended. And if this behavior is consistent, he will get banned. And who ends up getting... I've had, like, moms, like, going back to the whole... They were suspending each other. They were reporting each other because they thought it was funny. I've had one kid get suspended because the other kid was reporting him, but they were reporting each other back and forth. And then the parents got involved and all this other stuff. And then they're like, well, your kid got my kid suspended. Your kid got my kid banned, so you need to pay me back all the money that I spent on games. And, like, well, I'm not paying, the other parent's like, well, I'm not paying you shit. And then it's all this stuff. It's a super, super messy thing. And the fact of the matter is, it's not so much somebody taking it and actually stealing it. It's not that. It's, the fact is, if it's not a tangible piece of hardware, if it's not something that you can physically use, if it's not something that if your PlayStation breaks and you can't use it on another one, then it's screwed, J Clash, that was fairly often, dude. Like, I would say probably 60% of the time I had to deal with parents getting pissed off because of some stupid shit their kid did. I've said this before, but you probably haven't heard it, but I'll give you this one, man. So I was working there in 2016. This is when Battlefield 1 was coming out. And Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, I think, with Modern Warfare Remastered. And here's another thing too, man, is like paying over $100 for like the gold edition and all this other bullshit. Like, dude, like there's nothing physical. Like, there's so much money to be spent on digital content that does not need to be physically distributed to retailers and stuff. So I don't understand why there's so much money involved. And it's frustrating, dude. Like, I've spent a lot of money. I buy collector's editions. But I get a fucking refrigerator. Okay? I get a care package. I get my my drone. You know, I get my Goku statue. I get shit that is actually worth spending the money on. I don't understand how people spend like almost $150 on just digital stuff. But I mean, you know, tomatoes, you know, different strokes for different folks. But at the end of the day, well, let me go back to that story. You know, this kid, the mom, let me go back to the mom calls in. We get into the account. As soon as I get into the account, because sometimes you can just kind of tell that it's going to be one of those calls. Well, you work at call centers long enough, you kind of just pick up on the familiarity of how people talk and how people kind of carry themselves and just how they ask a question. So I knew that this was going to be one of those calls. I just had that feeling. And sure enough, once we got in the account, permanently banned. Permanently banned. And then I immediately told, and she had spoken to somebody at Xbox before. She already knew what was going to happen. She came in trying to call again. And she says, well, I know that, but there's this. So here's what the situation was. I think Battlefield 1 already came out, and he spent like over $100 on that, the kid, or she did, rather. And then she paid for Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, I think it was. She paid for Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, like the full 120, whatever Activision was charging, plus the entire amount for Modern Warfare Remastered, which Remastered is bullshit, because if it was remastered, it would include all the original content. They wouldn't sell it again. And also implement microtransactions. Maybe the microtransactions, but if it's the master or the remastered edition, they should have had all the DLC. But that's another argument. But here's the thing. She spent almost $200 on that as well. But it was pre-release. It was a pre-order. So because it was a pre-release pre-order, she hadn't gotten it yet, but she paid for it in full. So her son got banned. So her argument was, well, I want a refund because I haven't even gotten it. I haven't even purchased it. You know, I go, well, Mom, the fact that it is it's digital. You already did purchase it. It was already purchased and would not be made available until it was release day. Okay? And I always tell parents, I always tell teenagers, anybody who's caring to listen, if this is an issue that you're worried about, get a physical fucking copy of the game. So if you get a console ban, if your account gets suspended, well, you know what? At the end of the day, I can still pop this fucker in and play on whatever. You know? That's another reason why they had DRM copies, that they killed those real quick. DRM copies are stupid. Because what's the point of getting a physical copy if it's going to have DRM? Might as well be digital. That's exactly my point. And it goes back to that one guy who told me that, like, well, I own it. Like, why do you get it for digital? Oh, well, I own it. Do you own all the movies that you have on Netflix just because they're available to you digitally? You know? I mean, people want to say, well, it's not the same thing when I bring that up, but it is. It's the same thing. It's the same type of mentality. Yeah, you got access to all of them, but you don't have access to all of them. You know, you have access to all of them when your internet's working. You have access to all of them as long as they don't take whatever movies or shows you've been watching off. You know, it's not the same thing. You really want something that you don't have to worry about it being taken from you. Ultimately, get the actual physical copy. I see a lot of videos and stuff, and everybody's like, it's the next generation of consoles is going to be digital only, digital only, digital only. No, it's not. No, it's not. I hear that all the time. Like, no. You know why? Because there's a market for it. All the points I have made, to my surprise, is something that people just really aren't aware of because they haven't given it the thought. They don't understand the possibilities. If somebody hijacks your account, right? If you're game sharing with a friend, somebody hijacks your account or whatever, and they start, and that game sharing, that's a whole other thing. Because then, if you're game sharing with your buddy, he got your credit card, your debit card, your information. He can get in your account. You pissed him off. Well, how petty is he? Well, he's going to start reporting everybody, going in masquerading as you, N-word this, F-word that, you know, all this stuff, all this stuff, all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Physical games are not going anywhere. Physical media is not going anywhere because digital media is overall, for an entire roundabout solution, it is an inconvenience. It is an inconvenience. I mean, it's very convenient, but it has a lot of problems that can make it very inconvenient. And that's something to definitely, you know, make note of. You know, is, you know, I have an Xbox 360. It's console banned. I bought it like that. I didn't realize that console ban meant, oh yeah, no, it's staying like that. Even when I started working at Xbox, I was like, so how do we unban stuff? And like, you don't unban it. Like, no, come on, you could tell me, like there's got to be a way, right? Like, no, if it's banned, it's banned. And that's what I kept thinking, like, dude, like, I'm behind enemy lines. I'm at Xbox. And if there's ever some sort of underhanded way to actually get your shit unbanned, I would have found out, and there is no way to get your shit unbanned. So, for me, that was fine, right? But all my DLC I couldn't download on my 360 that I bought. You know, all my DLC and my virtual games I couldn't. But I had all my DLC for Left 4 Dead, which I couldn't re-download. I had like Super Meat Boy, I couldn't play that. I had Castle Crashers, I couldn't play that. I mean, that shit sucked, dude. You know, just for like these other reasons that even like if you buy a used console that's already been like screwed over, then that's it. There's nothing that can be said for it. You're pretty much screwed. So, I mean, I could still play it. You know, I mean, I could still play my 360, and if I don't have a problem, like, as long as I'm not using, like, having the intention of, as long as I don't have the intention of playing online, or worrying about my gamer score, which I know some people are so stubborn when it comes to their gamer score. They want their gamer score uploaded. Because right now, my Xbox, my gamertag account, like, my gamer score is not as high as what it is on my 360 because I spent a fair amount of time playing like Dead Space 2 and stuff, and I got like almost all the achievements. I got like 5,200 or something, or 5,300 even on my gamer score on my console band 360. But as far as Xbox Live's concerned, I'm barely like at 5,000. More likely physical because of Japanese internet monopoly. No one can afford the internet. And see, that's another thing too. On top of that, is a lot of internet providers are starting to get monopolies on certain areas that other places can't provide, and they're putting internet caps. And I remember this one lady, she had to spend so much money on extra internet bandwidth because the Halo 5 day one update was like 60 gigs. So, no, Carlos, that didn't happen. So, so yeah, so I'd say with a lot of stuff going on, I'd say it's probably even more likely for the next generation of consoles to have some sort of, some sort of physical media, as opposed to less likely. Still grasping, still taking hold of digital, of course, right? Digital distribution is good, but it's not perfect. It's not ultimate. It's not the end-all, be-all. Because of all the problems that I've mentioned, there's no way. It's not going to happen. There's no way, because it can't happen. internet is not readily available. You know, your internet goes out, storm goes out, you have an outage in your area because some idiot hit the pole outside, and now all of a sudden I can't play my games, I can't watch my TV, I can't email, you know, a bunch of stuff. A bunch of stuff. And then people are like, well, how important is it? Well, it's important enough for me to spend fucking money on it. So if I spend money on it, I want to be able to use it whenever I want. I don't give a fuck about anybody else doing their own little lives outside of my house. If some jackass hits the tower and then, you know, because he was drunk on a Friday night and knocks out my internet and I can't play, well, it's just a video game. Well, I don't give a fuck. I paid my money for it. I want to play my goddamn video game that apparently I need internet for. You know? Oh, this guy's stupid. I didn't want to come here. Screw you. So that's like my issue with it. Digital distribution is good, but it is not perfect and it has too many problems, and you can lose so much so quickly. You know, under some stupid, you know, service agreement or whatever. Like, there's no way you can get your stuff back. Your Switch is 100% digital. I mean, I got a lot of indie games on my thing, right? I can't pose. What you mean? I mean, I can understand why your Switch is, but you gotta remember too, man. Nintendo can be very well. Nintendo will probably only ban your account if they find out that you're hacking, right? But that's because Nintendo is strict. You gotta remember this, and Nintendo hasn't made an online subscription-based platform, and who knows if when they launch it in September, if it's even going to be something that they're going to want to keep, how much they're going to change. Nintendo likes it for you to play by their rules because they know what you need. You know, they don't care what you want, they just care what you need. So if you're doing something you want to do and that's not something that you need based on what they think, oh well, then that's breaking the rules. All your digital stuff out the window. So Derek, yeah, man, I got the Juggernaut edition for Call of Duty, for Black Ops 3, which came with a lot of cool fancy doodads, some coasters and stuff. But like the biggest deal was the Juggernaut fridge, because I loved playing zombies. So getting an actual Juggernaut themed mini fridge was super cool. I got Dragon Ball Z Fighters, the collector's edition, so it came with a Goku statue, which that was super awesome. Don't have enough of those. I got the Care Package edition for Black Ops 2 like way back when. I really liked that one too. I never used the what is it? Should we run around a bit? Sure, why not? We'll go straight south. I never used the drone. Said for a couple times, and that thing fell to pieces. By the way, is this? I think this is a DLC. Homebrew on my 3DS, but it's not installed in the system itself. The mod my 3DS theme because Japanese doesn't have. Well, you know, Catface. I'm sure you do, but in case you don't, if you make an alternate account that's Japanese, then you have access to the Japanese market. You know. Not recently, J-Clash. They've been doing it for years, dude. They're notorious. Sega's made fun of them. Sega made a comment saying, oh, what's this? A fan-made Sega game? A fan-made Sonic game? Better start using that copyright strike. Nah, just kidding. We love the creations our fans make. Keep making cool stuff, you guys. And then I remember hearing a comment. I don't know if you guys are familiar with, like, Pat the NES Punk on his podcast, his Completely Unnecessary podcast. And they said something. I just really feel like their mentality could be so dumb sometimes. As much as I like them. But they made a comment saying, like, well, what's Sega gonna do? Sega's not gonna do anything. What's Sega gonna do? Like, they need the community. Like, no, they don't. They don't. I don't care how many times they have a shitty Sonic game. Sega does not need a leg up, just like Nintendo doesn't need the community. Nintendo makes it painfully clear so often that they don't need the community to strive and be successful. Sega's the exact same way. So if they turned around and started doing copyright strikes on Sonic-made games or whatever, I really feel like they would have been like, well, I mean, that's what happens when you take somebody else's IP, blah, 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 blah. You know? Let's see what's up with this peasant.
What's on this?
Not your concern.
Not an expert or anything, but you two could use some help.
It's true, we could. Barns full up with some manner of beast. Bar them inside, but that won't hold them.
Oh.
And we'll be in a world of woe once they're loose.
We're not rich, but cut the filth down, and we will pay you.
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly what it felt like, that they're just kind of dogging on Sega, and I mean, that's not, if Sega was doing the exact same shit, like, I mean, that's exactly the problem with the fucking gaming community, dude. That's what it is it's just, I really feel like the gaming community, business-wise and consumer-wise, still has a lot of growing up to do. It hasn't really matured. Wrestling had that adolescence for a long time. Football and stuff had adolescence for such a really long time for it to actually make its way to become, respectable. I feel like, you got GameStop. That GameStop likes to screw people. Customers like to screw GameStop. People plagiarize each other's fucking, like it's not like, it doesn't, has enough bad press and problems as it is, and they're just gonna make stuff worse, dude. It's frustrating, but that's the thing, is like, if Pat and Ian, they want to undermine Sega because, like, well, so, like, it's just the mentality. It's like that hi Mushi, how are you doing, Mushi Fluff? Welcome to the stream. Super late night after dark with Derik64. But what I mean, if they would have such a different tune, it's got to be like, it's always like two complete opposites of the spectrum. Like, it's got to be a totally different extreme. It's got to be a totally different extreme. Like, I don't understand why like, if Sega was, striking people's videos down and all the other stuff down, if they're striking everything down, then, Pat and Ian would be like, well, I mean, if you took somebody else's IP, they would say the exact same thing that they say about Nintendo. That they would end up saying that to Sega. But then Sega tries to be adhering to fan creation, and then it's got to be, oh, well, they need the fans. They need the community. It's not like they really have a choice. They have to be submissible. They have to be submissive to the fans. Otherwise, Sega will go by the wayside. No, they won't. They won't. Doesn't matter, But I never been to Funko Land. I think we had an EB Games like once, like 15 years ago. NES, not NES for me. But like that's like my thing. I agree with them on a lot of stuff, but then also too, like, I kind of gotten a pattern for their mindset. Like, anytime you talk about a collection of any kind, or a version of the game, or a reproduction, like, Pat seems to have a very negative perspective overall on the subject of any kind of NES collecting that requires some sort of compromise because of how much a lot of retro games have increased in price in the last 5+ years. And that's because Pat the NES punk, he at this point when it comes to NES collecting, he's an elitist. Whether he likes to admit it or not, because he has a lot of derogatory claims towards people that use any kind of repros, alternates. Because his opinion is too varied when it comes to repros versus counterfeits. And a lot of times reproduction, I've seen, like, okay, you have the scumbag seller of the week. And you have the person who has, you know, has a listing of a game like Little Samson, which is incredibly expensive on the NES. And then you have somebody who's trying to sell a reproduction of that game. And they'll put it, you know, the shitty person is the one who's trying to sell you a reproduction of Little Samson and not saying it's a reproduction. On the flip side, if somebody's upfront about it, then I say let them have it. Let them at it, you know. Because I think, especially with trying to sell games, I think that it's pivotal to have selling anything really. A lot of honesty needs to be involved. You got to be able to build, you know, you got to be able to have a rapport with people that you're selling your goods to. In Pat's eyes, not 100%, but damn near close. I've always seen him refer to somebody who has their games, you know, label as reproduction, and it's just straight up counterfeit. And, you know, counterfeit in the derogatory sense. But, you know, he's already sitting high on his full, you know, array of NES games. So, of course, he's not put in a position where he needs to make some sort of compromise to at least make an attempt to try to work at this collection. And it's a hobby. And then also, too, you know, approaching him with that, it can be very dismissive. He can be very dismissive. Well, I mean, it's not like you need any of this shit. Yeah, but you know what? You have a hobby. You're going to put some time and effort into it. Whether you need it or not isn't really an argument. It's something you're doing. And then that's where, and if it's something you're doing, then you go from there. It's not whether you need it or not. It's something that you're doing. You hurting anybody? No. No. Are you doing something wrong? No. Okay, this is what you do? Yeah, this is what I do. Okay, then there you go. From there on. Mega made it to the stream after all. You got Metroid Prime 2 at EB Games. Video games are still prevalent. Like, prevalent as in, like, cheap, or like they sell out of games. Scumbag Bellers can go to hell. No, Mega, that's not Saga, that's Carlos. Carloof. He's been changing his name to Be Extra Oof. So it's just, I don't know. And we went from digital games to collecting to, you know, Sega, Nintendo. But it's because, like I said, you know, Nintendo's really strict with how they want you to play their games, and that's just always been so obnoxious to me. Oh, they're ghouls. Are they ghouls? Necrophages. Yeah, they're ghouls. Oh, they're low level. Dang.
It's done. Open the door. Open the door.
Dang, you don't say. I don't know if it'd be, if I'd be saving any money going all the way to Colorado. That's a long way from here. Oh, snap.
Corpses. That's what drew the ghouls.
Why are there corpses in here to begin with? Then, if they're not the ones that did it. Alright. That's pretty crazy, man. You get autographs, pictures? Steven Oofberg. Yeah, my flea market smooshy, they went to shit years ago. In 2011, I did get a copy of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for 12 bucks. Turtles 4, Turtles in Time. Not realizing how expensive it was on eBay. It was like at least $50 at the time. Last time I checked it, it was like 70 bucks. I don't know if it's gone down a little bit, but I never found a deal like that again. I didn't even know the game was worth that much.
Why do you ask?
Found human remains inside. Several sets. There were drew the necrophages.
They was bandits. When it was just coin they took. We lived and let live, so to speak. But when they dragged Hetty to the back, we wouldn't take no more. Grabbed our pitchforks and... Well, you see how...
Who's Hetty?
Next time you kill someone, bury the bodies deep. Need to take care of these too. They'll attract more corpse eaters.
We'll do it. Thank you, Master Witcher.
Job's done.
True enough. Here's your pay. And thanks for your help.
Farewell.
And a recliner to $15. Damn, Mushi. Got that hustle. I got a box of a whole bunch of GameCube stuff for like $47. And it had Pokemon Gala Darkness in there. That game alone was worth about $50 at the time on eBay. So I've had, and that was kind of recently. And you know what, my Sega 32X I got for about $25. And the guy knew too. He's like, well, those usually go for like $75, man. I'm not trying to rip anybody out. I was like, I tried lowballing him hard. He's like, no, I know those go for like 75. I'm like, all right, well then I'll give you 25. You cut me like $5 off, I'll get 2 games. He's like, yeah. So. Just want him to sit on my shelf. Like, I'm just trying to make a coffee table. I made a joke like that once when I was working at Xbox. I told the guy, like, oh, I got a bunch of red rings. He's like, you do? I'm like, yeah, I collect them. I'm trying to build a coffee table with my red rings. Tch. My flea market is lame. They wanted to sell me SNES games for $50. You know what, Catface, and that pisses me off too, man, because they always say, well, because I'll be like, well, I would just get it. I tell them, like, well, I'll just get it on eBay then. Well, you gotta wait for the shipping. I'm like, you don't understand, dude. You gotta be able to provide some sort of incentive, because overall, retro gaming is a collector's market. The only time that you get somebody to pay the asking price of what you're paying is when they just want to buy that one game to relive like that nostalgic childhood feel. I had a friend of mine who spent like $55 on Mario Kart 64, but that's the only game he wanted to get, so it wasn't a big deal. As to somebody who's trying to build a library, well, you know, it's a collector's market through and through, first and foremost, before it's just a casual, it's just a market for people to purchase. Oh, is that a big ass monster over here? That's a noon wraith. Oh my god, dude, I can't. I hate that shit, man. I can't fucking jump. Okay, hold up. Just a noon wraith. Now, what the hell is she doing out here? Whoa. Dude. Die, lady. Die again. Finally, jeez. That was rough. Guess that's why you'd call it a ruffian. I like Mario Kart 64 too. I just don't like Mario Kart 64 $55. But yeah, but that's what I'm saying though, like retro gaming is a collector's market first and foremost. So when people are like, well, Well, I mean, you don't get shipping. Like, dude, you don't understand, man. I mean, I can get it. You get incentives for spending money on eBay. You get eBay bucks. You can get your stuff back. You get your feedback higher. You get notoriety, so that opens up windows for you to make purchases from other sellers, which potentially can save you money. You know, you got Ebates. You can do auctions. I mean, there's more of an incentive, and their argument is like, oh, well, you don't gotta wait for shipping. Like, dude, I don't give a fuck. Like, guys, I just bought yesterday or the day before yesterday a copy of Nightmare Creatures, and I got the disc for PS1, and then I got the case separately, but together I got that cheaper than what I could have got it somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? That's why you need 9 life. No, I told you put except for Catface. He's the Egyptian god. I paid way less for Mario Kart 64. I can't remember where I got Mario Kart 64. I have like 2 copies, but one of them's bogus. I don't know. I have Mario Kart 64. I actually played a Let's Play episode. Me and Joey Silva, and my buddy Sammy. Where are we at? Oh, we're already going to be at Novigrad? Okay. Well, let's just keep going then. Look at this, man. Like, look at all the water that's just on the ground after it rains. CD Projekt Red, man. They know what they're doing, dude. They know what they're doing. I'm sure Cyberpunk 2077 will be great. Parappa? Had a repaired PS3 crap out recently. That's another thing I want to do is I want to like do like a homemade water cool mod for my PS. I got 2 PS3s that are backwards compatible, but they're also yellow lighted. So I got to water cool them. And then they won't ever yellow light ever again. Ever again. No, yeah, the music on the 64, music on the 64 was crazy, man. Like, I mean, they're pretty much all MIDI tunes, but they're so memorable, man. Like, I always like do Torque Man in my head. There she is. Anyway, so that's my rant about digital copies versus physical copies. Sega and Pat, the NES Punk. Oh, yeah, stuff.
Find a way in.
Several. Nearest is through a well, not far. Did you arrange any help?
We'll manage on our own.
Shall we begin?
Shall we begin? For next Thursday, you guys, or this coming Thursday, I was thinking about playing Sin and Punishment Star Successor on the Wii. That game is awesome. I like to get Casey in on it, but it's kind of hard for both of us to do the stream at the same time. Children.
All memories of the city's elven roots. Even if anyone remembers the ruins are there, they have no recollection of how far and where they extend. And I'm absolutely certain no one's thought to place sentries there.
I hope you're right.
Barbershop's open. Is this Novigrad? I never really come to Novigrad. I ain't come to Novigrad like once or twice. I usually find myself in, oh, wait a minute. Gotta get the names mixed up. Is this Novigrad? I don't know. SNP? What's SNP? For SNP2. What? What are we talking about? Oh, sin and punishment. One is miles better. You know what? It might. Oh, okay. I can. Yeah, because you got to type it out. Yeah, no, I hear you. I don't know, Catface. Like, the thing is, I played Sin and Punishment 1 on the Virtual Console. But I'm really digging Sin and Punishment 2. You know, I ended up playing a level, and then I ended up playing like 2 more levels. I was like, yeah, I like this. You know. They didn't optimize the controller that well. It was a little tricky, man, but I really felt like I was kind of getting the rhythm of the night. At least there's no motion controls. All it is aiming.
Here we are.
This is it. Hope it was plugging the well until recently.
Due to an edict Hammerfart issued some years ago. But I managed to find 2 brawny and obliging passers-by who agreed to remove the impediment. For a modest fee, naturally. Here.
What is this?
Use it once you find Rita. I'll be able to pinpoint your location.
No, absolutely, Mushi. I'll definitely let her know. What's going on, RPG? This is Derik64 After Dark. After Hours.
Not coming.
Mucking through ruins and sewers? Rather leave it to the
What's with the hood?
Meaning you'd rather waltz in once the hard work's done. Wet clothes. Enjoy.
It's so dark. There we go. The Red Dead never sleeps. I only use the Wiimote and nunchuck though. I didn't use the controller. Oh, you're right. This is like below the well. Oh, do I gotta dive? Yeah, I gotta dive. I think I gotta dive. Oh, no. I can't see on my TV, you guys. I can see on the monitor, but I can't see on the TV. I have a torch. There's something like right over there. And right over there.
Tomb Raider. Seems like this one liked elven stuff.
Hold on, you guys. I hear the little one. Give me like a second. But yeah, RPG, I hear you, man. Give me just a real quick second, guys. I'll be right back. I'm just checking on the youngin'. Give me just a quick second, okay? Alright, you guys, I'm back. I got the little one right here. She woke up and she was crying. So Daddy to the rescue. Popcorn shrimp. That sounds pretty good. But I don't think I can eat popcorn shrimp myself. There's something here. Or no? Something in the water? There's nothing here. Damn. I need to make more mushi. I do. I probably would if I listened to more music, you know. Like more often. Like, I don't listen to music when I'm in here. I'm like, you know, listening to YouTube. Oh, we got some...
Ugly bastard.
A grave hag, huh? Wonderful. Oh, crap. Alright, you grave hag. Got her. Easy stuff. Easy stuff. I got a grave hag's ear. It probably would be cafes, actually. I wonder if they're going to make another one. I mean, they didn't make it for a Wii U, but they didn't make a lot of things for Wii U. But you know what? They didn't. They made Pikmin 3. You think they'll port Pikmin 3 to the Switch? Well, hey. Calm down, Mom. Here, you want your water? Alright. They're bored and they need to go back already, yeah. So did mine. Mine had too much time on their hands.
Tight, but it won't budge. Gotta be a lever around here somewhere.
So this is the way to get out and or into the prison. Are those feet? It's not scary at all. Treasure? Who's Treasure? Are they the development team that did Sin and Punishment? I mean, a lot of companies, especially that were the like second party companies for Nintendo, might still be reeling from the Wii U because Nintendo doesn't know how to do shit right because they know what's best. Huh. Huh.
This will come in handy.
Took the lever. What do we got here? Diagram of the black unicorn. Don't know what that is. He does it quite often. Actually, yeah, it's all pretty much leather. Whoa. It's like a monkey cat. These are elven ruins, man. And how the elves fell from grace. Have any of you guys ever seen the movie Bright? I don't know if I want to get that stuff. You guys ever seen the movie Bright on Netflix with Will Smith? Gunstar Heroes and Radiant Silvergun. Ah. I have Gunstar Heroes, I think, or whatever the one is for the Game Boy Advance, and I didn't like that one. It felt weird. I often forget that I have it. It's like the only Game Boy Advance game that I have with a case that I put with my DS games. And my GBA games I have like in a container on the opposite side of the shelves. Jamazion, how's it going, man? Welcome to the stream, dude. How have you been? We're just doing like a super late night Derik64 After Dark stream. Because I wasn't able to stream earlier, I was preoccupied, and I was combating a migraine. What's up? We don't got any milk, babe. I'm sorry, hun. What? I can get milk later. Is that okay? You can also tell her. I think she might be asleep. Touch her. You always touch me. Touch her. Touch her arm. You're gonna stream tonight, this morning? Yeah, well, I figured I could do a little something. You know, all I was gonna do is just stream anyways, and I couldn't sleep. I'm actually starting to get a little sleepy, which is good. What is this? I can't see a thing on my TV. Dude, I can't see nothing. Oh, there we go. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, it's up top. You bought some more melatonin for sleep? It's just, I don't know. It's just my sleeping schedule. If I get it together, you know. I don't know, maybe too mushy. I've been a little stressed. I've been kind of worried about, you know, stuff outside of streams. So, just trying to keep my head together. So for Guardian Heroes. I have like some sleeping pills, but the thing is, like, if I take 2, it's not strong enough, and if I take 3, it's way too strong. Okay, I'm just gonna follow the damn deal here. But they take hours to kick in, and I feel like it really doesn't kick in until after I go to sleep. Okay, so that's gotta be the... the deal there. Oh, this one's asleep. Final preparations.
Wall looks brittle.
Is there anything around here? Oh man, there's bound to be something here. But I can't see it on my TV. Yeah, light from the red spectrum, not the... Light from the red spectrum, not the blue. That's what all our TV monitors do. Am I excited for breakfast? I'd be more excited for breakfast if I knew we were going to have breakfast. Oh, snap, Fred Dizzle. Oh, man, still got that college kid mentality. Or sleep pattern, rather. Alright, so let me just blast this wall. GG me.
Reeks in here.
Damn, straight up necrophage. Dang. This might not end well. It's so hard to see you guys, it is. Alright. He's healing up. I don't know why he's healing up. Damn, and that guy that we ran into earlier, he snuck out of this crap. That is some crap, man. Derek is buying us all breakfast. That would be cool. That'd be the day. If I could, I would. I totally would. And we got a couple of dead guys down here too. Fresh even. They might have also tried to escape. Not as lucky though. How's the game, the in-game brightness? Actually, okay, so what I'm seeing on my screen through OBS is perfect. But what I'm actually seeing in real life is way too dark. So it's something on my settings for my game. Let me see. I haven't messed with it though. Display, gamma. Tell the image is barely visible. Oh wow. So probably because I'm on HDR. Come on, dude. Are you serious? I still can't see it. This is what it's like to be colorblind, I guess. So it's like Stardew Valley, but like you're Dampy the Graveyard Keeper, though. Maybe that's not what I wanted to do. It seems a little too washed out now. Too oversaturated. Display. Gamma. Turn some of this gamma down. A little, way too much. Go back. HUD configuration, no. No. Alright, hold up. The sinister heartburn is coming in. And the bodies are my gardening. Yeah, so Dampy. Yeah, no, it's just my settings on my TV. Let me see. Picture mode. Sports. Vivid. That's not even enough, though. I don't have, like, a traditional, like, brightness setting on this thing. Which is, I think, stupid. As good as this TV is, it doesn't have it. Sound mode. Standard. Let's do clear voice. If it lets me. Okay. Is there a back? Oh, there is a back button straight up. But I don't know, you guys. I can't find anything that general standby light, power saving mode. Turn that shit off. There. Turn off power saving mode because that's a crock of shit. Power saving mode / make it super dark mode. Do I want the screensaver? I'm kind of used to it now. Alright, let's do that. Still doesn't fucking matter, but whatever. What do you consider the best Dragon Quest game? Well, Catface, I've only played Dragon Quest VIII. However, I played that game a lot in high school. I really loved it. It's the first one I ever played. I believe it's the first one they actually called Dragon Quest as opposed to Dragon Warrior in the States. But I definitely would say that I love Dragon Quest VIII, and I might actually make an attempt to play it this, when I start marathoning a lot of RPGs, like I've been saying I've been wanting to do. All right, Mega, I appreciate you coming through, man. You get some sleep, bro. Probably gonna be doing the same here pretty soon, but I just want to play more Witcher. But you know the drill, man. Be cool, stay safe. We'll see you on the next stream, man. Take care. Oh, no. These guys are dead. They want their money back. But Dragon Quest VIII is awesome, dude. I really love Dragon Quest VIII. I played that game so much. I think I tried to complete it. I don't think... I went to, like, the Dragon Village. I don't know how much I did. I don't know if I beat the dragon the 7 times you're supposed to beat it, or I think I just did them 4. I can't remember. But I really like Dragon Quest VIII, and I would highly recommend Dragon Quest VIII. Dragon Quest IX was on the DS, so, like I've mentioned so many times, I haven't even touched it, because I can't be bothered by, play such a large game on the DS. It's not for me. I've always had, like, that mentality where if I want to have a game, I want to sit on a TV, I want to sit down, I don't know why I've been like that. The thing that I love about the Switch is I can do both. I can play on the TV. I can play on the console, and when I've had my fill, where I normally would turn it off, I'd want to put it on the TV. Jeez, man. Huh. Here we go. But what about this game, Mushi? Would you play this game? This game is like Lord of the Rings, but with TNA, which is fine. Oh, you didn't see me in the door? Oh, he's done. Hey, Z. What's up, hun? He's through with the TV right now. Love your TNA. Well, then there you go. Then awesome. That is good stuff. You're a good chick. What? You want some water? Here. Catface, I would consider this combat. I mean, this is what I always call it. And I don't mean it like in a bad way, but I always call it like baby's first Bloodborne. Baby's first Dark Souls. The combat in oh, the shackles really no shit. The combat in Dark Souls and Bloodborne is way more refined. It's way more smooth. It's way more. Damn, that put me over, huh? This combat is fine. It does the job, but it does feel a little stiff and clunky and oh wow, really? It's a lot more damage. You know what? Screw it. Don't worry about the bells and whistles. Get rid of this trash. Get rid of this trash. But yeah, it's the combat in Dark Souls and in Bloodborne is a lot more refined. Here it works, it's fine, it's competent, but it's like you could probably play this and not play Dark Souls and not have a problem with it. But that's the problem with the combat is if you have played Bloodborne or Dark Souls before, then that's going to be your biggest complaint is you're just going to wish that the combat was more like Dark Souls. Like more smooth, more fluid, and more you know, smoother, more fluid, more oh geez, so I'm gonna go back to this crap. Resistance of burning. Nah. Jeez. I need to sell some crap. The more breakfast of Dark Souls. I'm gonna get some homework out of the way. Now actually, so I'll stay longer. Okay, RPG, that's cool, man. I appreciate you taking the time. Yeah, but that's basically what it is. Trapper's boots. Let's try that out. Let's see what's up with that. Excuse me. Numbe, get rid of them. But I mean that's the only issue. But I mean it's kind of arbitrary, and it's not at the fault of the game. You know, I mean the game doesn't expect you to play Dark Souls, so the game's not trying to be. Here's the thing: the game's not trying to be better than Dark Souls. But like I said, the combat works fine. Some of the in-combat mechanics can be a little bit more complicated, or not complicated, more complex. Some people might see that as an advantage. Like you've been seeing me do like spells like that and stuff, which you can upgrade these. You can also use certain oils that you can bathe your sword in to do more damage to specific types of enemies that you fight. So, it is the closest thing to Bloodborne or Dark Souls that I've played for the to actually bring up that question. All right.
Margarita.
Margarita.
Who's that? Geralt. God.
Well, there you go, Chris.
Hallucinating.
Getting you out of here.
No chance. We're both
You could change your hair in this if you want, Mushi.
Sheila.
They captured her first. The condition's critical. Pointless. We'll never open it without.
But I have the key.
The warden keeps them with him at all times. His room is upstairs.
Be right back.
So is this other key in the one in the deal? You know what? Real quick, I want to run to that other gate. Yes. Why is it telling me to go this way? Huh. What is this? Imagine having this in your basement. What if you're still sleeping? Yeah, what if this is all a dream? Huh. Sword for witches. Don't feel like reading books right now. You know what I'm saying? Where am I? Oh, I know where I am. Okay. What is the significance of having this area over here, though, that I just unlocked? For all I know, I probably went through here before. Oh. Screw it, whatever. If I got a chance, I'd probably put some TNA on this, but, you know, YouTube and all, with its rules. But it's nice that it has it. Some honest, clean fun. Simple. We're going back to bed. Alright, Chris. You do it to it, man. Get some rest, dude. And you should play this game, by the way, Chris. It's fun. There's a lot of, like, area. It makes me wonder, is, like, this all supposed to be the same building? Or... What's up, hon? It's 11 p.m. on a clear night. There's nobody in here? This is a nice place, man. It's like where they lived in that house in the 101 Dalmatians animated movie. I think I just want to go back to where I was. Ugh. Imagine you had a basement with the wall that broke away and went into caves like this. Screw that. I'm not going down there. Alright. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yeah, okay, we'll do this. Hiya. So these guys had like this open hole in their wall with a bunch of ghouls running around. Ballsy. I mean, imagine doing that like in real life. Like just playing games, but your window is like wide open and you know there's monsters running around right there in your front yard. I mean, no wonder people die so much. Alright. What do I got? A mark? Thick, 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 thick. I am starting to get a little dreary. That's fine though. Playing this game all day. Mushi, if you get this game, I recommend if you can get it, get it. I mean, this cost me $40, brand new. So, and by the way, if you get it used, you're good. All the DLC is on the disc. All of it's on the disc. No redeemable codes or none of that crap. What's up, babe? A 141 hours. Bottom right. You have no PS4? I mean Xbox, PC. Baby, what's wrong, hun? What? Want a sandwich? You don't have any bread, Mom? I'll get you something here in a bit, babe. Let Daddy think. Let Daddy use his brain. What's up, you guys? Oh, shit. Oh my god, dude. That was ridiculous. I wonder what's up with the shackles. Hey, Yort. What's going on, dude? Welcome to the stream, man. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. You caught me at Derek After Hours right now. What's going on, the Redstone Dino TRD? Looks like a small raid. Hey, man, it's all good, dude. I wasn't even planning on streaming this late, man. I'm already a little sheepish, but it's all good, man. We're just keeping it real low key. You know what I'm saying? But how are you doing, man? You're playing Fortnite, right? How did that go? You get any? Did you get any wins, bro? Did you get any of them victory royales? I can't jump. Damn it. Where's the stupid key? Was there a room that I missed? Too many losses. Yeah, I know the feeling, man. Where's the key, babe? Do you see the key? Yeah. Where's the key, Mom? Oh. Oh, snap. This is a whole other... Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. We're outside. We outside? Oh, snap. Oh, my God. I don't think this is part of the plan. Oh. Okay, hold up. Espérate, ma. Mitchell J. Hey, man. Thanks for coming through on the little baby raid. He likes the little baby raid. For those of you guys who don't know, which I'm sure a lot of y'all do, but for the sake of putting it out there, Yort is another streamer. Real cool dude. He plays a lot of games. Well, I think he plays pretty much all the games on the... Well, only on the Switch. But he plays... he's been playing Fortnite, Splatoon, which I'm probably going to pick up Splatoon when I can. Because I am, at this point, interested in giving it a shot. Oh my god, dude, everybody sucks. And he just got his own apartment, so be sure to check him out on his channel, man. Too long to set up a raid. Hey, man, it's all good, dude. It's all good. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be streaming anyways. It's cool, man. I appreciate you doing it all the same. Actually, kind of glad it's a little raid. I don't know if I can handle the pressure right now. But how are you guys doing? How are the raiders? How are you doing, raiders? Thank you for coming through on that raid, because you also show Yort a lot of support, man. That's good when he can count on people to come through on a raid. So big ups to you guys for coming through on that raid and supporting Yort with that, man. Appreciate it, much appreciated. How are you guys doing? Did you guys enjoy the many losses? Oh my god, dude, these guys. Oh, there goes his arm. What happens to a frog when it gets struck by lightning? The same thing that happens to everything else. Y'all remember that? X-Men, the first one. Haha. Oh. I was like, does he need my help? Oh my god. What's up, dude? Come on, man. He's using them blocks. I must be lighting them on fire. That must be my thing. Come on. The Red Dino TRD is now the Red Dino TRD64. Thank you so much for that sub, man. Thank you so much. Raiders of the Lost Derek. I got him. I'm not taking the sword. I don't need the sword, but I will take that key.
Daddy.
What is it, hon? What is it, babe?
I want to yummy.
We don't have any bread, babe. I'm sorry. You want soup? Or you want some rice?
No.
No, you want soup? I'll make you soup right now, okay, Mom? Okay? Okay? Say okay or I'm not going to do it. Atta girl. Okay, good stuff. Gonna head out. Ramen rice. That'd be glorious. Actually, you know what, you guys? Father duty calls, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it myself. Like I said, I got this one crashed out with me too. So, 'cause I got this one here with me, and I got that one right there. So, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it myself too, you guys. Like I said, kind of did like a last minute stream, but I'm glad I did. Check out the pic you posted in memes. Where's it at? Oh snap, that's not it. Memeiest memes. Oh my god. That's funny. Ivoima? Oh, you want that one? You want the kitty? You want Fidel Cato?
Yeah.
But you know what, you guys? Oh, let me, cause Discord makes me like extra dark. Yeah, but yeah, you know what? Thanks, man. You too, dude. I appreciate you coming through, man. Much love, big ups. If you're streaming tomorrow, I'll be sure to check you out. Again, you guys, check out Yort if you haven't done so already. We've rated him quite a few times before, but appreciate the love, man. You guys, like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. Thank you so much for coming through on this stream Friday night after hours with Derik64. I still like my other mic better. I feel like I can do that better. But I'm gonna go ahead and call it, you guys. No raid. Just gonna keep it simple. But we will spread that love tenfold on Sundays. So you guys, thank you again. You guys have a wonderful evening. Be cool. Stay safe. Much love. And I will see y'all on the next stream. Take care. Bye-bye.